like an hour before the game, and he is very good from 18 feet.
Lynn, that deep three, buries it. So Lynn has come alive here in the second half.
Like an hour before the game, and he is very good from 18 feet.
Lynn, that deep three, buries it. So Lynn has come alive here in the second half.
Of the season, unfortunately. Jordan Hill, little isolation, in traffic to Boozer, out to Jeremy Lin, three-pointer, on the way, and Jeremy Lin knocks it down. He was 36% from beyond the game. He's in for Roscoe Smith, so Bryant with 7 minutes will take us down the stretch.
Got to shoot it.
Lin, distance, yes! Jeremy Lin, welcome back. What a difference maker he's been to us.
Carl Scammers showed the freedom with which Lin is. He catches it, he knows the clock, he looks and says, I got to fire this. Fire away and nothing.
He hadn't seen out of the Lakers in the first two ball games. You see Kobe come off the screen of Boozer. The defense.
I figured Jeremy was going up to the basket and shooting. It's just out of bounds as Lin drains one. Well, he did. So not a great shooting night for Jefferson. Nice stretch. Jordan Hill. Kobe cutting, turning, looking, trying to go up and under. He's triple teamed. Lin for three straight away, Stu.
The basketball, you stand up straight, and Kobe just reached around and tapped it off of him.
Zeller's a good passer, too. You got to get out on him very early. Kobe, cross court. Lin, sets, fires, gets! Yes, sir! Jeremy Lin. Out there, they're just 3 for 14. That's contributed to this Laker lead. Jefferson gets a hand on it. 5 on the shot clock. Lin's got to get going. Straight away three. Yes!
Lead is 11. Largest lead for Memphis was 12. Lin.
That's good defense. Good play by the Lakers, but the Grizzlies.
Slices through. It'll be Lin, long three. And he can still do that. He had a little space, so comes in with a
Recovers with the block. Here's Lin on a three. You bet. He's playing.
Loser a rebound. 4 minutes to play in the second quarter.
For some reason, it seems like Dallas should be up a few.
Now Lin for three.
Gotta get out to him.
Signed an extension in the offseason after being granted permission to talk to Minnesota.
Well, Jeremy Lin has the ball in the corner. He's got to make sure he doesn't pick up his dribble from that position.
However, he knocks down the three-point shot. He's second. As though the Lakers are about to sign Earl Clark to come back for a second tour of duty here as Jeremy Lin hits from the right side. 2 3-pointers by Lin. Again, this Minnesota defense allows the second most points in the paint, so the Lakers taking advantage there. And then Jeremy Lin helping clean up on the outside.
Bounce though, Amir shoots the ball. As soon as his feet hit the ground, he was back up to get the rebound.
5th time, Stu, we've been tied here in the first quarter, and we're nearing the halfway mark. Kobe guns it over to Jeremy Lin. Rainbow in and out, back in again.
Three-pointer by Jeremy. Lakers becoming the facilitator to start the game. He's got 3 assists. His last one to Jeremy Lin for the 3, and the Lakers up 15.
Andre called for the offensive foul. Jeremy Lin for 3, and it's through.
Kobe saying, hey, that's the way. He's already picked up 2 assists now, simply by
the guy that certainly can stretch the floor. He's a 43% three-point shooter, made 20 of them this year, but he knocks down free throws there. Bryant hasn't tried a 3 tonight. He's out on the perimeter. 10 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Kobe attacks, kicks. Lin fumbled momentarily. That's a long 2.
Another fine pass by Diaw.
Lin hits a 3.
Playing against this Spurs team, you cannot turn the basketball over. They execute too well in the half-court set, and you can't give them quality transition points.
Lin swishes through a 3.
And knockdown shot. Started with Jeremy Lin. Aggressive early, got a rhythm.
Back.
Boy, he does that so often.
Jeremy Lin for 3. Got it! And handling the basketball. Warriors tend to go ultra small at times. That's one reason why the Lakers can play all these guards at once. Here is Lin, stopping and popping and hitting from the outside for three.
Sean Livingston went under the, gets the call in his favor. Let's get another look at Jeremy reading that he goes under and gets caught on that screen. Jeremy made him pay.
Going to be a turnover unless Ellington leaves it for the Suns. 2 on the floor. Here comes Wayne. Out to Lin. Set. Fire. 3. Got it. Take you that time.
If you touch a shooter in the act, you just touch his elbow. It may seem like a ticky-tack, but it can have some dramatic effects on your shot.
Free throw miss. Lin for 3. Bottom of the net.
There's a little more comfort to running the offense, knowing where other guys should be, those type things. The guy's just too good for it not to be a good fit, in my opinion.
And by the way, did my eyes deceive me? Or as Lin hits a three, did Rick even take a split second of notice of what transpired during the timeout here?
All the way.
Yeah, the last few minutes, that's what they've been trying to do, and it's hurt their offense.
Yeah, it's not a great way to end what has been a great game, but Jeremy Lin, a little exclamation point.
Fans obviously play a big part in players' performance.
Well, Lin part of the bench, and what a start for the LA bench. 16 for the reserves, 15 for the starters. Lin's going to try it again. Boy, he's hot tonight.
5 for... Bring it in. Here comes the Jeremy Lin. He'll fire the long three ball. Bingo!
They gave him too much room.
Just pulls up and drains the 30-footer, and that puts the Lakers down by 10, heading into the second, 34-24.
Three balls for Chris Paul. Lead is 19. Inside the 2-minute mark. Bryant chased into the corner. Lin.
And they need Lin to be a factor.
Laker lead.
Jordan Hill goes out for a rest, and Robert Sacre in the game for the first time.
And he'll chase it down. You've got Sacre, Kelly, Boozer, Lin, Young on the floor. 2.5 to go in the quarter. Lin fires for 3, and he drains it.
Well, Jeremy would absolutely. You just don't want guys coming in off the bench and not surprising you per se, but just having a big night.
Lakers have a minute and a half. To end strong, Ed Davis. Out to Jeremy Lin. Open!
So out at 19.
Yeah, they're doing all right.
But their field goal percentage is what's doing them in.
Jeremy Lin lets it go for 3.
Clears it away. It's Jeremy Lin.
Jeremy Lin did a good job of almost cutting off Dragic to force that tough shot as he knocks down his first basket of 3 for Jeremy Lin. That's Anthony Davis is 3 or 4 at this drive with 5 points and a couple of boards. Jeremy Lin with a good carry to get the triple, and it's tied at 20. Well, they let him really put their hand on the center.
Has fouled out, and the first time he fouled out, guess who it was against?
I would assume the Memphis Grizzlies. In fact, I remember that, and the Lakers had that comeback from 17 down. Jeremy Lin! He knocks it down.
Yeah, I mean, their skill levels on the offensive end are like night and day. I mean, Brook Lopez has a lot of different weapons to use, both on the inside and at about the 15-foot mark.
Jeremy Lin went 0 for 6 in his last game before the break. He's in the game, going to get it back. So let's see if he can knock this one down. And he does. That one's pure for Jay Lin, the shooting by Price.
Bad play by Darren.
Mike Price once again wowing the crowd a little bit with his dribbling. Bounced underneath to Davis. Turns on Lopez. Got to get a bounce. Does it. And he'll get the rebound. Oh, and he throws it right into the hands of Davis.
He was falling out of bounds. He had to get rid of it.
Set. Fire. Get for Jeremy Lin as he's open in the short corner.
Brook Lopez a little mad at himself, but his momentum was carrying.
Something different in Lakerland. Young behind the back. Double team. Somehow gets it to Lin for 3.
Wow, Jeremy Lin spotting up over there, and like you said, somehow.
I love that. Come out and just hit a 3 right away. Bang it.
I do too, man. And it was a set play. Well done.
Lin gets it back.
With Giannis in his grill. I told you they'll still made it. That's when you're having a night. That's when you're having a night. Look.
He's a 36% three-point shooter. But he had a 7-footer.
Nice job going right down the paint. Not a lot of resistance there. Wouldn't call this Laker team a defensive juggernaut.
No, you would not. But they can score.
They can score now. They play at a high pace and
The end of the year. So this is a great spot for him to audition for that next deal. Lin on a three.
Have come on mistakes just like this.
shoot that.
Coming off turnovers. Jeremy Lin.
Yes, sir.
Your defense is scrambling when you turn the ball over.
Absolutely.
Lin knocks down a three.
Here comes Lin.
I said earlier, their man-to-man defense looks similar to a zone because of the space that they're allowing each offensive guy.
Three-pointer by Jeremy Lin.
Another stat. So the Hornets on the scoreboard, they find a way to keep that edge, and Al Jefferson with a nice pull-up jump shot right there.
Lakers looking for the last shot, or as close as they can get it. There's a 7-second difference shot the game. Lin hits the three.
Hey, Tony, he was at the All-Star game, didn't he? When it was?
Big fan, 2.4 seconds left to go. Lin makes it a one. Last bucket by Lin.
The crowd was a little stunned. Like, we were up 4, weren't we? Because this is a...
There's no such thing as a 4-point basket.
They've rotated through. And needless to say, the hopes that LeBron could come back as Lin hits the three from the top, and in LeBron.
In recent memory, just 25% over the last 8 contests. Jeremy Lin, though, he's hot for the Lakers as he rattles it home.
Just didn't have the right feel for the ball as he attempted the shot.
Middleton scores the bucket, and for Middleton, that's his first basket. Again, neither team has hit a three. They are combined 0 for 7. Jeremy Lin trying to hit the first one of the night, and he does.
Right on cue.
Yes, sir.
Wayne Ellington can make it a 2-point game. Kicks it back out to Lin, a wide open three.
Nice.
And that's butter.
Now, let me tell you, I give Ellington a lot of credit. He could have forced the shot. It was like 3 feet from
to Jeremy Lin.
Timberwolves and the Lakers have split the first 2 meetings this season as Jeremy Lin drops it down, each team winning on the other team's floor.
Average 21 points, 12 rebounds, and 6.5 of those 12 off the offensive glass. Your honor exhibit A.
Well, you got to love that. And those are extra possessions along with the tremendous defense that the Thunder played with against the Heat as Jeremy Lin
coming up short. Lin outside for 3, his second of the ball game. Jeremy Lin has a dozen points. 2 Lakers starters.
Come up with it. Ed Davis with the handle. Leaves it now to Jabari Brown from Missouri, undrafted himself. Jeremy Lin for 3.
Now Jeremy has a shot at winning this jump.
By the way, we are doing the game on Tuesday night, so check us out as Jabari Brown controls with Thomas Robinson in front of him. Lin's going to try another 3, and he's going to knock it down. Yes, sir, Jeremy Lin. As Jabari Brown gave it up.
For the Toronto Raptors. 3 minutes in. Here's Lin with it. Lin had that great year in New York, and he knocks it down, signed a huge deal in Houston, and eventually...
We saw Isaiah back in October when we were out in Vancouver for the exhibition game.
That's right.
Isaiah joined us on the air that night.
Of course, doing television work in the U.S. with NBA TV, and Turner's...
Shoots much better back in Detroit.
And I used to think it was just atypical of young players. They play better at home than they do on the road. But we'll see how that works itself out in the course of his career.
Johnson, 13 on the shot clock. Ellington, little up fake. Moves around Jody Meeks. Jeremy Lin's going to try a 3. And down it goes. Good movement on the perimeter by the Lakers.
Jeremy gets his first shot attempt and knocks it down.
On the wing to Lin. This is a 3, and he nails another triple from outside. 6 for Jeremy Lin.
Shot on the way. Wow. Under a minute. Tacos all around. Nice game tonight. And it was a really nice bounce back. Lakers. This game couldn't start fast enough for them after the game on Wednesday. Jeremy Lin lost one up. Way outside, and
I'm going to give you that call. It's Jeremy Lin beats the 24-second clock with the long three-pointer in at the bench. Happy Jeremy. Come on, smile a little bit. Wow, do a little dance, Jeremy.
Kobe cross court. Lin, 6, fires, gets! Yes, sir!
Doubled in the corner. And Lin will direct traffic.
Clippers going crazy, wanted to travel right there on Boozer.
Shot clock at 6. Kobe pointing, now setting the screen. Shot clock at 2. Lin has to heave and buries it. League is seen, and he will go to the line with a chance to tie as we take another look at Lin's shot.
Always better player going to the right, but that is some kind of shot. Chris Paul right in his face, shot clock running down. That's just a big time.